and the Baltimore Orioles. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Robbie Lattimore is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ortiz in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Bobo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Kevin Almanzar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Into the box now, Damon Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Rod Jarowski. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And he'll get back in safely. Ortiz on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Left side. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Digging in, David Tejada. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Hits. Loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Stepping up now, Jeremy Pitts. Having a very nice year. Currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Ortiz on the move. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Samuel Feliz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, John Pitts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there's ball 1. Feliz stands at second with 2 gone. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. 0-1 the count. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box now, Sava Tavitsi, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. Tavitsi over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
At the plate, Robbie Keane, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Ryan Bentley.
Riding in, Ryan Bentley, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Here's Cano now at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So striding in, Connor Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Darno might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Boof, Bobo, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Bobo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now a throw over and the runner back. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Gabriel Marcus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gabriel Marcus.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hits. Comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Kenji.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kenji Sands, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard to third. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Hits. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Damon Ortiz. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Jeff
Hitting
Pitts.
off for Tampa Bay. Shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball just a bit up. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Samuel Feliz is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Samuel Feliz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Bentley. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Rod Jarowski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Center fielder, number 12. David Tejada.
Ready now, David Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Tejada, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. A payoff pitch one more time. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Tejada, the runner at second with one away. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Another 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Robbie Keane. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sammy Pitts.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Line drive to center field. Tejada is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Sava Tavitsi. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking at his career totals, hits sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and a strike now. To Vitzi at second with 2 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Now batting, Ryan Bentley. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Gabriel.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Marcus. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, designated
So striding forward now, Kenji Sands. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1 and bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slice down the left side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, hits. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Bobo. He singled his last time up.
Bobo.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Rodney Kahn takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
29, Rodney Kahn.
Jeremy Pitts will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First offering on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Bobo stands at second with no outs. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Pitts is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Samuel Feliz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A man at third with one away. Two and one now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Taken high and deep to right. Ortiz going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, John Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Way low that time. From the belt, the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Sava Tavitsi. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitts over at second. Pitts on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesse Pitts. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays 4 and the Orioles nothing. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
To short. To his left, Pitts. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Damon Ortiz.
Ready now for Baltimore, Damon Ortiz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Rod Kurowski. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on.
That's ball
3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Phil Elam is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Phil Elam.
Standing in, Connor Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
The count's 21.
The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for Tampa Bay, Catherine.
Settling in now, Bobo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now for the O's, David Tejada. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hits onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Hits on the move. And that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Robbie Keane, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 1.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Ryan Bentley, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nope. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Gabriel Marcus, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So stepping in, Gabriel Marcus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. The 1-1 home misses for the second ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Kenji Sands. On a line, that's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Giro. With that base hit here in the seventh inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Stan, finds its focus now from the seventh inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Lorenzo Nieve answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Nieve, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Orioles settle for one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Cano is there. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Samuel.
Up next for the Rays, Samuel Feliz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. And he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Miss outside, 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Sammy Pitts will be next. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tejada ranging back at the track. The wall. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Sava Tavitsi. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This is line to left. Bentley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front, 6-1. Leading off the inning, Damon Ortiz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Ortiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pitts has a play. One away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Rod Jarowski. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One out, nobody on. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Riding in once again, David Tejada. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Pitts over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Orioles 1. At the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Stepping in, Connor Pitts. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Booth Bobo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ortiz is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Felipe Almanza is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 29, Felipe Almanza.
Striding in to start the 9th, Robbie Keane, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. in the air now, out to left. Pitts has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Bentley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Marcus. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Pitts moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. The Rays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Almanzar earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.